1,199,750. 1,199,750.
Wow.
Under NDC, you were talking of 650, 700,000. Today,
way above below.
Yeah, today, Enkwala Eco School. Yeah, me Denny Oman. Na 100,000 na Omunko school. Nani say Oman chow. Oman chow, but parents could not afford. And then free SHS. Emma Sankwala way enjoy education. You see, near yawo NDC for when say. And let me read again. We are committed to implementing better and improved free secondary education program, and will consequently end the dreaded double track system, which has increased costs of SHS education for some parents. How on earth can anybody be so diabolic and put this in his manifesto? Say, MPP address free SHS room ama some parents no eka abeda wo so. How? Abra free SHS Ekufuado's free SHS. Shama school uniform kura unsakabi.
Free
House coat or house dress unsakabi. How can you say this?
Ni anuedi ani amausu mwedi.
What you say? Na I will hope what they said. Ewo omoyi or say technical and vocational education. In our manifesto, or say this is not limited to arts, business, and science subjects. It also covers technical, vocational education training. In essence, the initiative is free SHS and TVET. And about yani adi aya starting a friend was say provide free technical and vocational education at the secondary and tertiary level. Technical and vocational education, it has been started. It's here.
And almost
that is this is page 72 of NDC manifesto and page 54
of the MPP manifesto.
Of MPP manifesto.
Okay.
And TVET, you have 52.1% male and 47.9% female. They are enjoying. Covered under TVET, covered. Accra sewing machines, dryers, mechanics, carpenters. Omo enyoma omakra this year by October, November.
I see technical tools.
Yes, tools. Umbeche. Ama sa emofrawi. How can NDC now say that or no efena obeye TVET graduates and you know?
It's been comments here. Obisusu is in the process.
Yeah, he has started that. What do you say? Inti Osha Womo education program. You say page 54. Yeah.
Of the MPP manifesto.
Yeah, we will introduce history of Ghana as a subject for primary schools, included in the curriculum, which has been approved by cabinet. Over 180 masters, trainers, 3,900 district level trainers, and 152,000 teachers have been trained for the purpose.
Wow.
Only for history. Yeah. You see, MPP is progressive, and NDC retrogressive. Now, whatever is being done in Ghana now, whatever is being done in Ghana now by MPP or under MPP is what they are going to do in the near future. So now I want Ghanaians to understand, say, Obia or ne or implementing we. Obia or see or no dear or bar a friend will be implementing we. Yani ya koyanim. Yeah, because me my implement here we. Timi koyanim ya ko. You be show you do hospital no health here. You be show how they can lie. NDC, how they can lie. You be show Ghana for who say NDC for they have nothing to offer because BBM can be is here. Is here. We are implementing it. And yes, a fair year by year. Into the continuation of education. Yebama Ghana for Emma here for ma. Until ye more control because Oma you say Omba be deceive no ma be cancer. Until here for ma. And ne Omo Beko University. You hear any national ID card. National ID card.
Yeah.
Oku admission letter okoya na ohianiba ono so ekusku. Umpe we na pede. Nti e fe na NDC ebe ka kire wo se e ba ebe yo se wo hwe education ho a teacher for. A teacher for bre NDC ensa no. Omo salaries o kire ade 3 years. Na yama 3 months pay. Ya shit ni aka negu. Ene osi oba obe take care of teachers. Na saa time na teacher ni kira de. Na 3 years untua meka. Omko kan ya osi 3 months pe na abetu betua no. Eno de na ohun se teacher ni hu hia na. Ye ba mo mbisa Ghana teacher for say if they are confronted with the same problem na. So these two governments, you see, we are talking with track records on issues.
Yeah. Based.
Let people understand party A and party B so that when we are going to vote, you choose and choose a better party and a better leader who can lead this country. Okay, Bibi, about nurses. I think they have been because upon the
yeah.
The baby are opportunity. The Trasona and maybe no so aba. Bananka me yabo Bibi atrim. As usual, my intelligence a year before set metro education, so my can we are really be fit. A year NDC for meeting at Omoko on the 7th.
On the 7th, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oma could be.
I see.
Na Oma Yomagin say, Omsi Jataba, Mako blow ni cover. In Tisa, tribal, the Yina na Oyo, Washanti region. Say, enye. Now they're going to train youth. I've got town hall meetings. Play tribal card. Why? Yeah. Now you'll be surprised. A whole political party.
Then it's going to be very sensitive.
Yeah, a whole political party. Etmiko meetings. You better town hall meetings. You play tribal card. So just and they'll start which is 14 September. And on start. Another serious one. Obviously, they'll dress NDC people like MPP4 to cause problems when we are no more pushy on MPP, especially the youth. They want to be diabolic by using any party colors to go and cause mayhem. Then they make us MPP4 NIA. Also, share any communicators for before our radio stations.
Me provoke.
Right.
I see.
So that they don't get their messages across. They're going to make monies available to civil society
groups, you know.
Right.
CSOs.
Yeah, civil society to be on their side.
I see.
MPP for me and TNA. I say Agyapong. They will use Ashantis against Achims. I can say Achim for Bu, Asante for and Akan for Kwasia by say Ekufuado, heading the family, and Kwana Eye in
business near there.
Yes. They are going to incite Asante for against Achimfo. Ombesa incite minority tribes against Akans, the majority tribe.
Wow.
No, we are very, very diabolic. You don't have to joke. They have to pay some journalists to push their diabolic agendas.
I see. Journalists.
Yeah. I'm saying they have experts Omoba on the 19th of September. Omono, they will tap EC officials, directors, they will tap their phones and listen to their conversations.
So they are going to eavesdrop on them.
Yes.
Top EC officials.
And say the expert will arrive on the 19th of September.
Wow.
Where and Cabo Abrima MPP for
where and
Cabo Abrima MPP
for.
Yeah.
Okay, hold it there for me a minute. Samra. Franco Trading Enterprise. Or say, beware of unscrupulous persons who are using on Facebook and defrauded and crowd. Franco si bombardier here. Official authentic Franco Trading Facebook accounts is here and I'm 100 to 1K likes. Afizuni nebedin komwa internet service way so www.francotrading.com and an Android Franco Trading, iOS Franco Trading, Instagram at Franco Trading. Again, I will share obe deliver sa money na at your doorstep. Franco na can so in Momo pay code 189480. Franco Trading Enterprise stock in the Ebea. Genuine Samsung Nokia phones, iPhones, Franco TV, digital satellites with ultra panels among others, laptops or tablets or printers accessories ni now say bombardier locate ne Venezia ne head office no ewo hemfa Adabraka opposite Roxy Cinema na ube locate na just say with me idea ono we dibia na de nyoma ni na abrel Franco si bomodia na contact na the following numbers no so bibia wo hwehwe bia no de bebro more particularly electronic items na so 0246 422 338 and 0546 133188 0246 422 338 and 0546 133188 Franco Trading or still phone papa fie and no edim komo I yare no account free usisi mu sa na de bisi usremu na de wo ko one ase yare bi abrunia to ne di bi hu se sciatica pain under buttocks ties down to the calf and then to the toe 21st clinic say bomodiana brawate ni yare ente free hotel na hoto enye wodia na fi so de sa treatments bi nso be ka ho ama laboratory services ka ho obe massage uni pidie wate yare bi ti say diabetes, hypertension, ulcer, typhoid, waist pains, gonorrhea, syphilis, menstrual pain, stroke, prostate problems and avins wuntimi na eni say bidebidie ewo so bomodia na bra 21st clinic wate Kumasi na wo na wo hwemia ana wutie mi ahwea overseas junction Alpha Road in Chenwa pepepe junction ho na obenya eyesa clinic we enkra so na wo hwemi nso so a nkrahafo ni eche dome market inside heavy dew building udru dome abisa heavy dew building anya yira kwan kra na koho obenya to the first clinic no we di nkomo obenya no sunyanefo amohweme wenchi brekum sehwidwabo so be bia wono apete clinic bi wo frɛ no anywhere in Ghana obe friend number ba ko pe 0546 616161 0546 616161 na oyeden ono edi nkomo na enyoma 1800 na come 46 minutes gone past the hour 8 na 2 TV the program the seats quick and my guest Kennedy Kwame Akompreku Agyapong. Tonight we are doing the comparative analysis of the two most contentious manifestos NDC NPP and would dream right from education or the figures not to honoma Utimu say yes, one is really making waves, regardless of the fact that Bakon switching back. But the science one is there. MPP the book no supply you. Now so near me woman a kitu heavy. Oko MDC the no so book ni a kitu heavy. Now so near woman and do switching the MPP the pictures. I don't mean to be disingenuous, but also NDC manifesto pictures no so do so ye baba. Okay. Yeah. From sector to sector.
The sector to sector. Do you education? MPP buy vehicles are crama education quite 1,190 buses, 350 buses. Yakra, Ediamay. Now, you see a bar, $219 million. Ebeko distress districts. There's big education gap. So, to push them so that emphasis laptops in we expect 2.3 million kids to benefit from $219 million. Education, the distress areas.
Wow.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Out of that, even they're going to train 70,000 teachers. Incentives so that they can stay in the rural areas for our children or our grandchildren, nephews, nieces also to enjoy. Now, my question to NDC was it basic education, expand and refurbish educational facilities to make them fit for 21st century education, provide all eligible children, especially those in underserved areas, with the necessary support and incentives to remain in school. So if investment of 290 million aimed at improving learning outcomes in our most underperforming schools under the Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes project. What's the difference? With that, under this project, 2.3 million in 260 districts will benefit. 70,000 out of school children targeted to be brought back on track. 76,000 teachers capacity training.
76,000
teachers capacity training in curriculum and teaching methods. School management committees to be trained in effective school management. School heads trained in industrial leadership and accountability. Circuit supervisors will become school improvement officers, and 10,000 schools have been selected for this first phase.
Wow.
Now we provide preschool facility closer to markets, ministries, and city centers to ease the burden of children, child care on mothers, and promote productivity while the children learn. Encourage the private sector to invest in preschools and recreational facilities for their workers. Yeah, but all this, NDC was in power in 2016. They just left 2016. And when Oman who said Oman who said so Ghana for money now. Bunch of lies. And nobody back say, wo, ye say, may say. But Bibiama, Mingabi was a teacher motivation. Yeah. Revisit and make functional the agenda of providing special incentives for teachers who accept postings to rural and deprived communities. Increase teachers' retention premium. Train and motivate teachers and caregivers in special schools. Abolish the mandatory national service and teacher license examination for graduate teachers. Restore automatic employment of newly trained teachers. And yet, Mahama, and Waka said, or no dear, a teacher for training college, Undria. And yet, Mahama.
Boldly.
What did he say? As he won't if it will cause his presidency, he is prepared to do that, and it caused his presidency too. In the end, one who said, "A failure," I will say, "Or where teacher trainees allowance them a failure," I will say, "Teacher for or more allowance." Teacher for year, 3 years. Woman Tuamaka, I say we can pay 3 months. This same man now is coming to tell you, say, this is what he's going to do for you.
Unbelievable.
This same man now is coming to tell you, say, this is what he's going to do for you. He was talking about e-blocks. Yenya rejected e-blocks. Who are the e-blocks buying? We see 29. Yenya buy, you see 26, 27. The difference is only 2.
Yeah.
How can you then say we have abandoned e-blocks? So, it will share Oman manifesto media. They lied through their seat. Page 70 must make free senior high school program better by ensuring that its numerous challenges are addressed and higher standards introduced. Expand the free SHS program to cover students in private senior high schools in underserved and deprived areas. Abolish the double track system. Complete abundant structures for the secondary and technical education, including abandoned e-blocks to cater for current students and expected increase in. Look, MPP buy school buildings, classroom blocks in Kwano, under Napo. We see over 850 classroom blocks, ranging from 3, 6, 8, and 12.
We're going to have an exclusive interview with him.
Yeah, dormitories.
Monday.
Administration blocks. How can you lie through your teeth and say we have abandoned structures? We have increased. Last week, Fosu, Obri Abua Secondary School, 12 classroom block.
Wow.
12 classroom block. From Oman said a BSc Payana, 12 classroom block.
Stretch.
Yes. Already, that fund is building 12 classroom block and another 12 classroom block. We want to treat it, as a model school. What do you say? So we have NDC. In your man, education now. Who to say they are lying.
Ken, let's stay a while longer still on education. Education when some more can answer. A lot happened under the auspices of now the running mates of former President Mahama, Professor Jane Nano Pokwajiman. And 3 years is grand almost salary in a young farmer. And the woman today is on the campaign platform still promising teachers Nazafo. Incidentally, she's the running mate.
Interesting. Mami Abreso. Enna, Vice President Emisata. Ne yiriko kukurontu. No education minister. Enna, teacher for no bisa second lady. Chalk.
Editro.
Kuro omunibi. Can you compare chalk to school uniform that is being provided by Ekufuado today? Chalk. See, to be provided school uniform, Emma students, how much more chalk? But under this woman, as a minister of education, schools no chalk kurobu nyebi. Ghana for mama mamu remfi. Omo kwati ono said, they messed this country up. So they should propagate lies to deceive you again. I want you to know, say, enyama na oma baso mu ye nyina, ombe ye nyina, omuntumi. Last week we show check. Enyama okawo National Health Insurance. They drew on what happened. They couldn't do it. San Osaba education. We have the good policies that are being implemented. Now we have enyuma omoto ewaha. They have nothing good to offer. Yes. Enti sa choku po wa nya bian anchoro. Na uniform. Na kuran be dey na school fees. Chalk, you could not even provide chalk. How can you offer free school fees for a child? How can you? When Timmy Amma chalk? How can you feed even JHS for once a day? How? Their school feeding under NDC it was 1,671,000. Under NPP in 4 years, you can't tell me but under NPP it jumped from 2,800,000. 2,800,000. In percentage terms, the increase is 78%.
Very significant.
Yes, 78% in 3 years or 3.5 years. How can you say who and never who education ye? A teacher for one whom ye, salaries came, training college for you do a support. Who had the number of teachers are? Yafa this year, teachers, education, Omafa, but 76,000. It's different from this 76,000.
Waiting.
76,000 education, teachers, workers, only 76,000. And Yafa. Nessa woman anko training college no, and go bedding, and ka bedding. What you say? In the education, what you say? They have nothing to offer Ghanaians, and therefore you shouldn't listen to him. Let us go to health. Now, my pictures are ready. Muntie aha ansan yako. I'll say page 62
of the NDC manifesto.
Yeah, NDC manifesto.
Okay.
I'll say the NPP government has eroded the gains made in Ghana's healthcare development by NDC to achieve the objective of providing preventive, quality, and responsive healthcare for all Ghanaians, particularly the youth, women, the elderly, and the people with disability. Ghana needs to accelerate plans to deliver a resilient and adaptive health system. The country also needs to build a health system that motivates and adequately rewards current and yet to be employed workers. Then when you go to page 63, I want to expose NDC for lies.
This is still on their manifesto.
Yes, health infrastructure. Regarding the upgrade of our health facilities to meet national and global standards, the next NDC government will 1. Progressively transform all regional hospitals into teaching hospitals. B. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. Example, Tepa, Akati, Kumawu, Abetifi, and Garu Hospital. If I show Tepa Hospital.
Sir, hospitals in no. One person much as abandoned.
Right.
It's abandoned.
Why in the abandoned hospital? Sir, Tepa Hospital are working. Kumawu Hospital. Bekwai. Sewia.
Great.
Nina was the funds was provided by President Kufuor. On the Koji is kind of buy. NDC for buying, abandoned Tepa Hospital. Moon show pictures. These are the current states.
Yeah, current state of the hospital.
Yeah, of the hospital. Moon show, you have a lot of pictures. Moon show na Ghana for whom. If this is an abandoned hospital, good. I will say, Oba, and you, Tepa Hospital, you show no.
You show no.
I say, continuing and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. For instance, Tepa. This is Tepa Hospital.
Wow.
Kumawu. Nano. Omujawe president. And our CCR. 1 month instructions. Kumawu Hospital. Ubedi 8 years. President Kufoko Jisi can buy 8 years man yet. Sa hospitals. And now MPP area. Ghana from show. NU page 63. I was saying Kamunsu to be captured.
Hospital now abandoned.
Yeah, NDC page 63. I almost say. Yeah, abandoned. Page 63. B 712. So,
I see.
This is Tepa Hospital. Bekwai Hospital was one. By November, Bekwai Hospital will be handed
completed.
Over. Yeah, to Bekwai for. Until Sawunya Obia or see Oba Obedi Omanso. Now what to me, etimi chatro, actually the whole Ghana. And now Sabi, no mufisa Ghana for Yenimuma. yet means you had it.
Well, possibly.
He's here.
Sophia didn't tell me.
And or the church officer, Jamobia, Mojo, Tepa Hospital, or see a Kufu Dubai, while abandoned to a bar. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. Tepa, Akache, Kumau, Abetifi, and Garu. Abetifi Hospital. I'm my private company, Osino. Company by 2015. Nanisikasa. 2015, they abandoned it. Who the Mohia Hospital facilities over there. President Kufuor, God bless you. Yamishrao.
Wow.
And NDC by 8 solid years. Woman hospital. No officer yanso. Sani ebe yentino. Onko home punko here. The state of the hospital. Now or the Abeshem say continue and complete health facilities abandoned by MPP government.
Ne who's can on the age runner than I know what his is here.
Ask them. Way or pursue creative impression say onuna or yeah or starting hospital. It is not true. It is President Kufuor. Bekwai the same thing. Sewia the same thing. Kumawu the same thing. It is not true. What you say? This is how they deceive people. It's so sad. Say you have people like this asking you again to give them the mandate. Enyo is here. If I'm lying.
On one manifesto, Ken, my page on one manifesto.
Page 63
of the NDC manifesto.
Yeah, health infrastructure. I say regarding the upgrade of our health facilities to meet national and global standards, the next NDC government will A. progressively transform all regional hospitals into teaching hospitals. B. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by MPP government. Tepa, Akache, Kumau, Abetifi, and Garu.
The state of the art.
And they go Uganda for Moshe. And Yemen NDC force abandoned. This is how they lie. Now, Saunya NDC ni as we combat here by MPP. Hey, Omani Mukasa Papa. Obetimi Ashawanim. Editro pa and in contempo and no crescent. And you believe it. That's exactly what they have done. And I'm here expose you. What do you say? That is exactly what they've done. Now I come show be quiet there by me late maybe Wednesday. Yeah, they know so and I'm married. So now I think say your viewers have seen it.
Yeah. It speaks for itself. All offensive.
Nti abetifi there no 2015-2016 no cash flow. Monyo Asa, and you left it.
Abandoned.
Yes, you left it. And now you want to blame MPP. It's a disgrace. On the person Obia Sanya NDC force behave.
Great.
National health insurance. National health insurance. NDC force Omuba Ombeye National Health Insurance ye. Nearby, you move National Health Insurance 1 year default to 3 months. NDC for about no medical 1.3 billion Ghana cedis.
1.3
and it has been paid. Yeah, 1.3 billion. NDC left it. It is about no catch of free health, whatever. What is he going to do? The promises they made me, remember one-time premium. They left a bill of 1.3 billion. They were in arrears over 16 months. And they are telling us they're going to give you free what? They don't have the knowledge. They don't have any managerial skill. All they know is create, loot, and share. What you say? Here, our parliament. NDC force Omakra ambulance. You see a bit that was a Bema camp ambulance. About control. How evil can you be to your own nation? Control. And on the bar. Yaba na no be nam. And an ambulance a try was hey na me nim say a Mercedes Mercedes and am the ambulance and Akufo-Addo 307 ambulances have been distributed to the hospitals and the teaching hospitals.
All over Ghana.
Yes, all over Ghana. Have you seen that? Maybe crew more ambulances we. Now we private and maybe I'm control back from America. Ne dada. When we see Anchipo and say and then who see wa ukwa aboy. And ne Yankumasi, you see ambulance there. Fosu, you see ambulance. Breku, you see ambulance. And see that.
In Cedar, can someone mess about? Of course, in Cedar, sir, and you know, all these are infrastructure developments, of course, happening live in this very studio. The studio, 8 minutes gone past the hour 9. And I'm in Ken, Agyapong, Yedi, and Komo. Make a short commercial break, me back. More issues still on the table. Stick and stay, I'll be back. Free Joe, and then it ranges from 549 cities to double door, and here 749 cities. Now, I feel so our deep freezers ranging from 100 liters to 900 liters. Laptops, and a dual core 13, 15, 17, a touch screener. And what the NHS say, laptops, any keyboard, and I said, dear Bill, Nina, no, touch it, screen touch. Now, we will be ever so. And it is some back on here for commercial events and chop bar for Munuye Diane. And I say, Muye Diane Fufu, Eka Hua ye Wufu, come. Or say, Caneno, ye many pagina would run so near Wufu Tim Fifre Etigum, ye training nemu. I feel no Wakofa, a ye Fufu machine. I can see in commercial ye en or diaba. In ten one say, Banchi body, di gum ya yam, ya ye Fufu, come, dear, to you, Mugu, so nam the dasso, ni dinner a hoto eba. I feel so see ya ye fiemu. Saa fufu machine ubenye bi for domestic use ubenye bi nanso mode aye fufu ewo fie wate ma asomdwe aba enije sam kese bi eka ho de ben a wohia eye home theater akese eni nkumenkuma se be ya fie ho nso dede kakra ebeba ho na enom aba ho ene na chese bro nya ide udi ni kama na enije sam de atwa to no kra se o se government workers o ministries agencies departments moje mo salary from controller and accountant general's department and na mu demu prakope oba no o se fa o pay slip no pe fa ba kire eye Kennedy digital for wo mo hwe pay slip ni mu a pe na ya sign ase e de na wo hwe deep freezer television a wo hwe home theater eno ane se ye piani na e de ama nyesa afi na obetu ewi ansa wo wo de kire no a na ye no wa ye nhihye ni ye de sa ne omani na e de ama prakope na chese what the Newman Kofi Nefi Bosman Utia and Kakran, Common Beko payments, fence and schedule now, Utian and Kakran. Say, and a Kennedy Digitals air canon. Na Enkrahea Meno Ekase, a greater Accra, Ubenya Kennedy Digitals, Ewo, wager old barrier near the traffic lights. Udru old barrier where traffic lights and I say, sure, once right. Ubi say, Abrosanke Sieno Sono, ne signboard, a bohonum say, in Enkraha, Oshe Kennedy Digitals, Ube friend was 024 307 4750 024 307 4750. Kumasin su Ubenyanwo Family Plaza building, first floor near Boss FM. And our Patase Adom House building, first floor. And on our police depot, and also say Kennedy Junction. Kumasi for an friend was 020 7653 and also 0244 385 128 0244 385 128. And I just saw no ADM come on Kennedy Digitals and I can say super crazy promotion course but more than a far would you be none may be a yo sa home electronics near me uhina no on febi emroma uhunina said siko many kwame akompre ko Japan ye baba share other sectors and is very important. We need to bring it out as far as here compare the two manifestos of the two major political parties, NPP and NDC. Can sector now
health on you.
Health still on health.
Page 62 of our manifesto. I say breast cancer is already covered by the scheme. Herceptin, the expensive cancer drug, has now also been added and is paid for by National Health Insurance.
I see.
Establish centers for cancer and cover the cost under NHIS, Munti NDC. Establish a cancer and kidney disease trust fund to support Ghanaians who need assistance for such conditions. we paraphrase we have already started. Kind of continue you. Yeah, we have already started. Breast cancer is already covered by national health insurance. Cancer. National health insurance. Yeah. National health insurance. Cover cancer. So are you now coming to tell us if page 63.
Okay.
I establish a cancer and kidney disease trust fund.
Oh, establish.
Yeah.
Okay.
To support Ghanaians who need assistance for such conditions.
After
we are already implementing it. What do you say?
Afterthoughts.
Or say page 60, page 64. Let me read MPP page 62 again.
Still under health.
Yeah. Facilitate the early placement of trained nurses, public health personnel, and teachers denied unemployment by NDC. All nurses denied engagement by NDC have been placed. Now listen to NDC. It's a capacity building for health. To motivate health workers and provide additional capacity for service provision, the next NDC government will employ the backlog of qualified health professionals. How much country a backlog?
There's no backlog.
Yeah. Good. You have option for these two government. Also about obey adia obi eye dada. Nia onipa no ye dada no. Chese obekọ ni mo akoya de foforo amana boa. Dan se adia ye dada na fe no se ono de obo obeye. 8 years na odi ye no. Sa nurses backlog na e ba ye. We hunu. MPP ba ya fa omu nyina. Omo nsem akufu ado ni MPP government. O my idea. Oh my idea, papa. What we have done. Fair now, and you may be a young fan serious, a boy. Page 63 of MPP. Introduce drones in the distribution of blood and medicine. So 4 medical drone centers established and operational in Omenako, Mampong, Walawali, and Sehuyoso. As at the end of June 2020, 79,800 medical products have been delivered to 945 health facilities.
Through drone services?
Yes. A show any BA MPP buy or they chere Ghana for any senior echo anymore. Besides that, also in addition, it has delivered over 2,500 COVID samples to testing centers in Accra, Noguchi, and Kumasi, KCCR.
See.
So, to be a Kumasi, COVID, in no idea coordinate testing, a man here and tentem, no results, drones, NA. NDC for any be a woman. Drones, eba. And somehow Omuka
and also behave they brave.
And so Akufo-Addo is telling you say Oba 101 hospitals, district hospitals, 401 district hospitals going to be built. We must start a year documentation. Ediana FA NDC Ebekachere. They have nothing to offer Ghanaians anymore. Etiminuano. Where the Omo Buku and America Bichiro.
Word to word.
Yeah, or say expand the National Ambulance Training School to produce more paramedical staff. We are doing ongoing. See Akromo Fenipa. So, in due to say, my name is NDC for Ankai MPP manifesto. And now Ghana
by for some time.
A Juma yeah and into it. Or see page 66
of the NDC manifesto.
The NDC manifesto health financing to increase domestic financing for health. The next NDC government will A. Enforce the provisions of the National Health Insurance Act 2012 Act 852 Section 54, which requires the Minister for Finance to pay directly into the National Health Insurance Fund the National Health Insurance levy collected within 30 days after the collection of the levy. No gapping, no realignment.
No gapping,
no realignment. In 2015, or 2009 to 2016, there now we gapping and realignment. That is what they were doing. That is how come they left 1.3 billion Ghana cedis debt, but 16 months arrears that they couldn't pay. Now we will reduce it to 3 months. And when it's true, the kind of party NPP, any choice at war, you have a choice, and your choices, Ekufuor and NPP government, and nothing else, because these people have nothing to offer you. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. Diminuano, Beka Namako, Namamunfa enye akwadiro. Because NDC 40, enya dia, omu pemu yiye. Eyentro na former President Mills, try ye, cast electricity. Yentimi ntua ne board nsuo board ni. Oba obetusu no oba obetum bum bum bum. Enu abi no omusa ye bi. Ohwe Ghana Police Service. Ekwan MPP ede Police Service afaso. And it's ongoing. Adi many jekura me say 3 helicopters. A trauma Ghana Police. Fantastic.
You should be that.
Yeah, 3 helicopters. When you some you see, but there are new ones here. Also, tertiary education. Oba provided free laptops to tertiary students to facilitate participation in virtual classes. Encourage shared laboratory experiences, especially for those in the science and technology programs, and include private tertiary institutions. Repeal the Public Universities Act, if enacted, and allow public universities to exercise the autonomy the Constitution has clothed them with. I ask, MPP, NDC, former Babemu, Pano, Mabemuda. I didn't see that any moment came to Montiani. I didn't see that Montiani. Who had the number of infrastructure, aqua, tertiary, universities, no, you have no idea. Because yenim say enne enkwala mu free SHS no aircon a door suntino we making provisions. We're making provisions for these kids. What is he saying? Also about absorb 50% fees for tertiary students. Mrs. who we are about catch yourself. We nyame and we pay school fees amawa. Si Mahama say who we nyame and we pay school fees amawa. You see, or say for national ID card, keke. Ko admission letter. A Moscow, I go to your school fees in Vienna. Now, Samahama catch us over to 50% amawa. What about the rest of the 50%?
And when they be absorbed,
Ghana for Magini Yama home. Obia Oba making a Japan ho abesre school fees. I could try the best school fees. And then loans at the moment. Oma jumping from 1,500 to 3,000. Student loan. Mun check it and fair. Now, it is if student loan is 3,000, ukoji. Uye ejuma uye national service 1 year untria. The second year and son was started etria. Uye ejuma was started etria. And only obi I was see Obama 50% of 3,000, which is 1,500. The 1,500 now can one in good yama. And there are people, so when Timmy and Tria 1,500 or free SHS one secondary school, or Tria another 1,500. Ghana for my grandma, they draw more attention.
Very subtle.
Yeah, Obiso about 50%, and the end 3,000. Obisa Odi Akoji loan as a student, be responsible after when you juma and pay. Obiso Oba, Obama to school fees, 3,000, Oba 3,500 amount, now what 3,500. They are now pay.
Yeah, realistic.
And simple, maybe some Ghana for 1,500, Obi or woman chrome, didn't mano, so between 1,500 amanaba. And Sana was Sakura per Adriani Diakano. That is what Mahama is offering you. So, wait, the two. Mahama's tertiary, or C or bar, 50% grant. Okay, take it. What happens to the 50%? You have to pay. Any page 74. The next NDC government will repeal the Public University Act if enacted and allow public universities to exercise the autonomy the Constitution has clothed them with. Strengthen the regulatory role of the National Council for Tertiary Education. C. Absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the as an incentive to mitigate the effect of COVID on students and parents. So if COVID is not there, what happens? Ghana for Obia Kofa NDC manifesto ni bi. Na on we
ya king Ghana for
young king now be see absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2021 academic year. 2021. So okay, 2021 what happens to the subsequent years? 2022, 2023, 2024. Are you going to pay full fees or what? Because what's the case in the crowd? Or see, absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2020-2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the effects of COVID in 2019 on students and parents. So after 2021, you are going to pay full school fees.
Or more responsibility.
Yes,
there.
after 2021, NDC for sir, you are going to pay school fees because or see, he's giving you 50% for 2020 to 2021 to mitigate COVID-19 hardships. So after 2021,
what next?
What next? You are going to pay fees. Ghana for Yamanamiko, page 74 of NDC manifesto, tertiary education. Simple. Let us have time. Nian read the Oman manifesto. Nian compare what is going on and what NPP is offering you the next year in 2021. NPP do not say Yankase in 2021. Yamau udo national ID card. Eko with your admission letter, Koji Lona Asa 2022 you are going to pay. We did not say that. We stated emphatically, say, Ghana ni biya ba obe rescue okura national ID card so Ghana ni. Now when you admission Eko University, Eko for say osikani didi, ohia ni didi, osikani bako school, ohia ni bako school. Enti ko for ID card ko na yema loan intua school fees for mfia 9 obi say ono de oba absorb 50%
of Ekano
for 2020 to 2021. They were specific. In year 2020-2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the effects of COVID-19 on students and parents. So what happens in 2022? Ghana for what happens in 2022, 2023, 2024? You go back again. Now uba kotena fie. That is NDC for you. So media me kire hu book no lie. Enyam na mturo yo. Wo mo akasa book ne kura me. Ena me read ma matombo ase. Me read ekọ. Near compare educational policies to NDC educational policies. We attempted any facts are facts. Lies are lies. And I mean, Momitrim, Oman Casasimo Macacheri, a Kufu don't so about. When you are free, when you're free JHS from Kufu, when you're free SHS from Kufuado, take a loan and go to school. That's the best gift anybody can give you.
On the educational front.
No, in life.
In life.
In life. Entiminuyano. NDC. No woman be ana.
Me kwaba na 5 minutes bi na afi ode arape wo ho amma. Of course Dr. Mensah I can say of course we introduce you eni bi abedwaso asane me ebeboa wo ye papa ye di nkomo ne ko ina nro bi ka ho wabrabo mu se be ye anema betimi etumpunu wo fie hye so Dr. Mensah ye eduro bi aba eduro di in fact edi ehipa ye na edi akotene ye sameng retinol powder hwe o say immune system booster kese pa o na die na ode ye sa immune booster e boa seven previous embuye for stroke for no dia ne nemu twe no dragging na ase very disturbing if you ne kasa ne so kasa entimi mpie ye papa na so yeso wate apo enye sa na Dr. Mensah hwehwe no o se bomode ana nchepe sameng retinol powder bi nanom ne hwe ade wate ene waye nro so maako nan bi so de boa se sameng co capsules no de fight de be ya pals ye koko ena sameng men's capsules no e be fight sexual weakness memani bebre ne nam fichire ntumi ni agro ene ne nam ne ye bobna nam ne ade oje droi e ba be boa ama hota ye wodi a sameng black powder no say detoxification ebe boa ma what detoxificate body nim efi asem na meka na body nim etimi ayo ha na wetimi so ayer contemporary ntem na ho ato emema so ma fefuru efu ya doado no ne ade osini na betwe ema ho ato sameng ointment no so for all kinds of skin diseases hunameni yare na yefa entumi mfiri oh Dr. Mensah na wohwehwe their headquarters no ewo Kumasi Kotwi opposite Guinness Depot na obenya no unya no watakra den so ahwehwe no secondary college wo Medina no sa building here yetimi Omanfm anase ne two building musuane so no hwehwe no municipal hospital in Chemu ho akasoa owensenia SHS Kofrodia so the old slaughterhouse na bine judgina building mo dunkwa ofin ubenya no Solar FM na sehwidwinase ubenya no Adom Co store na efisu takwa so opposite Dr. Force no frɛ Dr. Mensah it was 02711735510 02711735551 na onyo ndi enkomoma ho ento wate say ya na ye kanon so a na joy heba for so e dia bepem so ono so ayeduro kama na eduro ni ya tuni dia o say Vical 20 support to immune booster system e be hanse blood circulation emoja no e woni pedua no anyankopon ye ne se ezi tumi di frusa na e woni pedua no in terms so well regularized e dia be blood circulation at the same time so eduro so be distribute nutrients and vitamins and have so antibodies especially in the old age I so we need efikakra from 50 and above eduro we dey nche unum bi maami a ebe boa papa Vical 20 booster immune system no so essential fighting diseases infections and at the same time as good health quality life and general well-being na woni ma de hwe enioma eno so high woni pedue mu papa ehu be hiam wanu medrei no hwade common symptoms and signs of weak immune system yes obi ni immune system akofom a e na down so say immune system na akofom shade we so a shall see free unexplained weight loss is here now body ujina ho ni mood pa na ne so ate prekope fatigue no what why boha fatigue no and afisu common colds is here na ni hwinimu eso ne so and afisu intermittent headaches ni titumi pa na ewie we ni ti pa no and na dris ni ti pa no o kire wia basa and afisu itiri ye mild fever and a joy herbal catcher say Vical 20 the ultimate immune booster no hwe ya yesu edro we efri enhaban mako sa 100 oha ene yitumi nya sa enrowe efri sa enhaban me e booster immune system na the same time as fighting diseases na fighting infections. Vical 20, your ultimate immune system support for general well-being. Vical be protecting yourself any infections any diseases be brave. Vical 20, good health brings you joy. A drain I will pay be and one and I will pay be crying in nekam no to I joy herbal for say contact 0244 585531 and 0244 876321 and 0242 887 996 0242 887 996 na just ono into anamo na ompe enrebi emama oho ento wate enkoye 41 after the hour 9. The seed show kweku and my guest there Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Japan share back to back the manifesto of NPP and the NDC word to word and all there is to implementation of this, the quality and efficacy and the credibility of the manifesto. Ken afi yes sono hon kakra
okay
and to over wrap up one of the sector no
right
nafi
page,
yes,
page 67
great
of NPP manifesto. I say implement the increase in common fund disbursement to persons living with disability from 2% to 3%. Government has implemented the increase in common fund disbursement to persons with disability from 2% to 3%. NDC. The next NDC government will increase the percentage of the district assembly's common fund reserved for persons with disability. What's the difference? We have done already. We can even argue say be a montumbium to 4. But what they always say, increase the percentage of the district assembly common fund reserved for persons with disability. NDC manifesto page 79. Establish a disability fund in the district to be managed by relevant stakeholders and review guidelines for disbursement and management of this fund to ensure strict compliance with the aims of the District Assembly Common Fund. Chop. And Kwanumbidi. Outstanding contributions to pension. Outstanding contributions to pensions. NDC for Abreso. They refuse to pay tier 2. Pay all outstanding contributions, pay 67. To pension funds, including tier 2 funds for the public sector workers. NDC Abreso. Normally they have 3.1 billion. 3.1 billion Ghana cedis. NDC went here. One we kana obogu wa we they were not recorded. Omo komso mujaka 123.30 billion Ghana cedis. And near the court 258. Getting to 290 billion. You didn't account for selling your way. 3.1 billion.
Probu.
Tier 2 pension has been paid. Has been paid. What do you say? NPP there. The only government a bar difference. Surprisingly, NPP preaches capitalism to its climax. But our elements of socialism in our deliveries in India, are more than the so-called socialists. Now it's a U-turn. The socialists, when they come to power, they grab money, steal them, take it to Dubai, UK, US, go and enjoy life at the expense of the ordinary people. Usha, you buy a policy, say, leap. Normally a year, a month for a benefit youth in entrepreneur. All these things, actually, will say, a buying no bar, MPP, a buying bar. They take care of the ordinary people.
Human intervention programs.
Housing policy, let me explain it well. This housing policy, with all due respect to you, I'm leaving. Housing policy, now you are also low income. Where low cost income. Low income for you have middle class for only a low income. We see adenta flats in the workers no na etimi chop. We are talking of low cost. Ebebe 100,000 cedis.
It's a form kura.
Right. Low cost. MPP are preaching capitalism. Any I see a doing katia also a socialist. Who should be talking about low cost housing, affordable? We practice capitalism to its climax, but our element of socialism policies are
far outweigh.
Yeah, far outweigh NDC for no.
Social Democrats.
So you see that MPP ena aban bi a ebetimi aboa Ghana. Nti mesrem menuano. Ebejama opanyini bi no so abetoa so. But the only good thing for you in this country is to vote for Kufuor to come back. Why when you don't sabi good? President Kufuor breso me catch them. Some we mistake. Na mo kotoa bama NDC. Mo don't sabi gumuti. One the hardships Ghanaians we went through 8 years under NDC.
On one even doom so.
They coming back with promises. Say first we give them benefit of the doubt, said President Mills. No, yeah, President. Into a buy or cast may we believed him. And that year, they've been there for 8 solid years. And they couldn't deliver. And I'm telling you, Akufo-Addo's one term can be compared to NDC 4 terms. 16 years. 16. Yeah. 16 years of NDC performance. Still, 4 years of Akufo-Addo supersedes almost performance. Because they always come back and destroy. Okay, President Kufuor development or baby so who performance say Mahama any Akufo-Addo ya Monfa President Rollins, President Mills, President Mahama, Munina Mfomunsaso, na debate against Akufo-Addo. Then you can say yes.
Achievements.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not lying. Because look, if the first term of President Rollins created 232 companies, factories in this country, 232. Companies. Now I'm the second term 232 account. When you say 464. Now about Mills and Mahama another 464. Ukabomwa when you say 928 factories. 928 factories. If they go in the same pace, hypothetically, the same pace with the Kufuor 3.5 years, one term, call it 232 companies, 28 brand new companies, 48 of the collapsed companies by NDC.
All now under revive.
Yes. And they are ongoing. 76 a year, the rest are ongoing. So we have one term of a president, a poor country like Ghana, to give us 232 industries.
Very, very achievable.
If all governments under NDC had done that, do you know where Ghana will be? For President Kufuor 8 years ago, what you say? On also 232 plus 232, 464. Plus NDC 40. You have almost 1,800 companies, industries, producing and exporting. No wonder now our exports exceed imports, and we have trade surplus. It's a great achievement. President Akufo-Addo's one term has created 232 industries. Or developed 232 industries. Can you imagine from President Rollins 2 times, Atamils Mahama 2 times? You multiply by 232, the jobs and can any graduate unemployed association. So don't take the success MPP has chopped and the development for granted. I said it in 2008. So your mistake. Ekotuma NDC. Obamba reverse here to 30 years. NDC will reverse this economy and this country for that matter for 30 years. Now don't say good. Because if somebody tells you, say, Medoba go school free, secondary school, or we are, man loan work school, obviously one the Oba 2020 to 2021, Obama 50% of your school fees,
the rest
after COVID, and the rest, you going back to pay your school fees. You going back to pay your school fees? Please. Don't take the success and the development and the NDC for MPP for granted. And yes, sir. God bless you.
God bless you. Yes. Also, I'm sure Odonsa Ebeguti. Say it, Honorable Kwame Agyapong, and I can say him. Of course, very comprehensive delivery on the two manifestos on at front on the NPP, NDC. Comparatively, Ujimize, word to word, there are lots of manifestos. Of course, still on this program, will prosecute all these events and manifestos when you the quality and efficacies of these manifestos, including its credibility in terms of delivery. All these and more, is 52 minutes gone past the hour 9. Still net 2, the program, the seat. And I'm going to WhatsApp messages in the number 0240-550-899. Na makenkai edi amam. Ye ken na cho se asase e na wo pe anase dan ya yesiewie na ubetimi aide akwakotrem na ho to asase be mpo na wo pe yo. Amana Real Estate na erane sa Xmas promotion we e wo Shah Hills. Also wo pa asase kaneno na ye de 10,000 Ghana cedis here na yate so 5,000 Ghana cedis and a size is 70 by 100. Shannon Zuo now also litigation free. Beside this close proximity of water and electricity, road networks ni na yo Amanak se Branabe 2,500 Ghana cedis now spread it balance 6 months at the amount. Next, Busumi Biano Ubetia 500 Ghana cedis. Amaneke Chira Quine Himfa adjacent a Sherman Municipal Assembly, directly opposite to tell German Fred Amanak in Tem Himfa 020-427-331 and 0243-257-223 0243-257-223 na Amanak eno ide etu anamon na oko wenim kama na Shannon susu say adibi ba hooray why na can say sell boss hey adiwe ebayo na wombe ma Ghana for a special entrepreneurship 1 day skill training and omasia baby no masi ekoyi nzisia no yema obia ede no hwagim be say South Boss training is organizing 1 day skills and entrepreneurial empowerment workshop for unemployed graduates from SHS training college universities, laid off workers, school dropouts. We are school dropouts and now we are artisan, carpenter, mason for steel benders and painters. I think so Sabio Mesreka, we are bar, we are housewife, Wutifia, we need more say, Ukrafa, Mujimu Bats and any of my intimate quay. And as we ye Juma, a Jumana way, little income near Isra. And I'll say, Rade Obemau, another skills beer, Ubetimi improve upon, would generating revenue, a beba, Ufia Mutimide, Iden, Ashu, fresh pensioners, any landlord, etc. Munya Monfa Mohu, Enjimubi. Was sadi we ya makumako enkronya mebebo boy na udu hujimu bia obema 1 day skill training we are not the certificate the amount into the certificate ma wutim the copy dwuma bia e de POP corner molds obechero said ye no and a POP ceiling roses I and a so biodigester said be ya obesi a kire mo wanka say wetimi tu and fence janai bia na waye wade kama afiso obechero said ye pavement tiles onam kwan mu a say be ya pavement no ye ya cars ntumi fast speed nkunkum nipa na so obechero said ye no Obetro say the 3D epoxy floor Obetro say the na fi so Obetro kwan fa so ye sanitizer spray sanitizer can any important ye dey bazisi and Obetro say the ye no wa wetimi aya wade liquid soap yitimi ediye enyama bebre liquid soap yitimi bi hohoro cooking utensils we bi so yitimi dware and afi so bleaching for washing o say yeah tape white nyoma ehye no I fear the bia no bo se ne yini na edi gu bucket m ne de chlorine o se den ne edi gu na enyoma na fini na I very soft what I say sa nyoma we bleaching soaps we na chlorine ye importing na every outside the deba obekire o se de be no wan kase wetumi aye in quantity akwakoton odwa so na wo pewe na opede yan ka kire wo de hu ji mu bia nche beboa na nyai fie ye tia emma no especially titifie eni anukum ni nkonkwanse dwuma project aye fa hu ji mu bi na koye ne nya certificate na koye adwumate na ma asomdwemra obekire o se de ye millet nso millet na atoko aye de ye drink obekire o se de nyame adoma program we baso eye mimineda 3rd October, which is just a couple of days to come, weeks to go. 3rd October, Enna side Jumidi Airbus 2020. Time na 7 a.m. prompt. Venue near him for Action Progressive School, Medina Estate to her. Medina honey, you know. Action Progressive School, Medina Estate, Accra. Ube trace kakito be 250 per na betua. Uche we are and one unche be and can be near the handouts nina any certificates in the account amount. Na Sharon so say certificates comes with handouts and any other be into say but modern register na intimi found count because dano first one a year no or see nipa rashia first ticket na assign afino muntimi principio this time udu hujimu ntemo a ebebo but modern first self boss training for was 0246 289760 and 0246 289922 Mississippi 0246 289760 and 0246 289922. Cell boss training or see be your own boss. Na untimi emwa ma oho ento wate. Na enyoma endeda na kwemo. Messages bebre aba bekin kanina but my next guest atra ase Peter Entwibwe Siakon or engineer economist on one contest Efija Kwabre North constituency Hona Kanano current minister for national security Ora Kandapa Hona no one contest here but Peter anya success but in the next 4 years I know say Peter be sail through Nanyama etm menko short break na memra na say menhwe yeni enkomo a short commercial break me bape mini Peter Babe Twaso na yedin komo on all there is to the Ghana's oil royalties Uko International Stock Exchange wa and Nyoma miensa this commodities we need you oil, gas and the gold. Ghana was am Nyoma miensa we na your oil royalties in a day and so far a day right from see discover oil in 2006-7 respectively under His Excellency former President Kufuor now under His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Oil royalties and the same that applies is here say Agyapong deal so you bet the royalties in ayeni maybe and a man for say hey you mumu akutukum yetiko all these and more stick and stay. I'll be right back. Great, welcome back. The Seed Show live from this studio here in Accra. WhatsApp line and that will bet me the WhatsApp message in there. But of course, very interactive. Back in Nina Ediama 0240550899. Making Ediama. My next guests Peter Entwibwe Siakon. Oba behwe the oil royalties any enyoma yetumi put the oil aye na Ghana kwan ben so kra na ye fa so e discover oil wote ho asem sen e ho abakwasam ye se ene kra no ka bi mi enti a ubetie ni se ma memmo a short video emfa nkyerɛw na fair no ye the premise under that circumstance Ghana e discover oil nyankopon de oil che yen na besi nne no oil no what ho abakwasam saying the only time it ho abakwasam bi was a time when Professor Mills time it is here say machine bi e flow meter eye no you say apanya to form ene e di dua ene e di hye enim ne measure oil no can you imagine companies are one who Ghana no mu discover Ghana so mo ba behwe no metimi aboa me yetimi etu oil, billions of crude oil from the underground. Watch this video. Nakai, some years ago, what's how the discovery of oil all started.
Who would have imagined that just offshore Ghana lies one of the biggest oil fields known to Africa? The story begins in downtown Dallas, United States, and a small group of individuals with a passion for finding oil.
Cosmos is a company formed at the beginning of the decade to find oil. It's what we do. We find oil, and we generally find oil in some of the most difficult places to look for oil on the planet.
The easy oil has been found. The hard oil, the difficult oil, is where the future lies. And that's what Cosmos is focused at, finding difficult oil.
Cosmos is no ordinary company.
And most importantly, our business focus is on those areas which most companies have no interest in.
It's a talented, tightly knit and highly motivated team.
We have some of the best and brightest people in the industry, trained by all the majors, but they've come to Cosmos to do what they really do best, which is find oil.
It's an exploration team that literally has been together for years and years.
We all just love geology and geophysics, and on top of that, looking for oil.
We have a lot of fun together. Everybody expects a lot out of each other, and everybody delivers.
In 1999, the group developed the Sabre oil fields offshore Equatorial Guinea in a record 13 months. Despite its small size, Cosmos Energy is known and respected by governments and business leaders around the world. In 2008, they were named Oil Finders of the Year, and they are backed by two of the world's largest private equity firms, Warburg Pincus and Blackstone Capital Partners. But that's where convention ends.
I think we're very good at what we do. We think independently, so I guess we are unconventional thinkers in that we don't follow the pack.
Cosmos thrives on risk, and Ghana provided precisely the challenge they were looking for.
We were looking for countries that wanted our skill set. And what Ghana, I think, recognized, and GNPC particularly recognized, was the expertise of the Cosmos team. We brought all those people, all those skills, that record for success in a high-risk environment that we had used in Equatorial Guinea. We brought that same team, that same skill set to Ghana.
At considerable risk, for years, the biggest and the best in the industry had been looking for oil offshore. Over 80 exploration wells were drilled, and not one of them produced commercial oil. And when Cosmos arrived here in 2004, fortunes had been lost, and the industry was leaving in droves.
For us, what made Ghana very attractive was that there was numerous wells drilled, numerous wells that showed indications of hydrocarbons, oil and gas, but nobody had quite figured out what this recipe for success was. And for us, it was very, very simple. People had simply been looking in the wrong place.
So what did it take to find oil in an area that the rest of the world had given up on?
I think a lot of it's the technology, and it's also the people who use the technology and the tools. It's the commitment. It's the willingness to look where others wouldn't look or had abandoned all hope. We think we can do a job that other people can't do. And, you know, I don't want to sound too boastful, but the reality is we did it in Ghana.
It's all about the quality of information, he says.
3D seismic is, and it's not just the tool, it's the technician that uses, or the scientist that uses it. It's a tool to see below the surface of the earth at depth. So in very deep water, it can see several miles below the bottom of the ocean, and it sends back sound waves.
And that allows us to simulate a three-dimensional view of the Earth's crust. What you end up with is what we call a cube of data. And that cube of data starts at the seabed and goes down through the rock formations that contain the oil field and allow you to see the shape of the subsurface. And then what you do to understand that is you draw cross sections through the Earth's crust.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's like a detective investigation. You have certain pieces of information and you try to put it all together.
And by putting together this puzzle, we can figure out what sort of rock it is. Does that rock contain hydrocarbons? Are those hydrocarbons gas or oil? Or is it water bearing?
There's a saying that we particularly believe that oil is found in the minds of great scientists or great geologists and geophysicists. It's not found on a computer terminal.
So far, we've been lucky, and everything that Cosmos has drilled has been successful.
The company's faith in Ghana paid off. In June 2007, Cosmos struck gold.
It was an incredibly exciting time. We had been working diligently for 2 years by then. GNPC was right at our side. They had people in our offices working with us. Their hopes were high. Our hopes were high.
It was clear to us immediately that this was not any ordinary discovery.
In August the same year, they made a second discovery. Early estimates showed the giant Jubilee field could contain reserves of up to 2 billion barrels of oil, propelling Ghana into the major league of oil-producing nations. And not only has Ghana been blessed with vast quantities of oil, but with quality oil too.
Everybody will want it because it's light, it's sweet, it's easy to refine. It's a good crude oil.
The other thing it's going to do is it's going to command a high dollar when it comes to going to market. So Jubilee is just this combination of incredible place to work, a incredible reservoir to deal with, and a fantastic oil. It's just the best of all worlds, really.
You have to be here at that time to see, because it's all of a sudden a feeling of we have arrived. We have arrived. And personally, it was at the moment when I felt this is the industry I want to be part of. It has the potential and the opportunity to turn the fortunes of a country around. All of a sudden, Ghana is going to find itself additional revenue stream that the government can utilize to build on infrastructure in Ghana. It can improve upon education, the transportation infrastructure, roads, hospitals, name it. So it's going to improve the life and the betterment of the average Ghanaian.
And here's how. Firstly, Ghana owns 13.75% of all oil produced through GNPC. It then earns a further 5% through royalty, which increases to 15% based on the price of oil. This is known as additional oil entitlement. Add to that another 35% through corporate tax on the remaining profit. So even without including other taxes like VAT and NHIL, Ghana will receive well over half of all the revenue earned from oil. And this does not include the sum of $800 million to be earned from the gas delivered.
This is how Ghana's success story all began. In the year 2006-07 respectively, under His Excellency, former President Kufuor. Tonight, we interrogate this success story, how far these royalties to me are contributed to Ghana's economy and still counting, including that of Agyapong, still facing a lot of booby traps and roadblocks and setbacks. Tonight, my guest, Peter Ntwebu-Esiako, an engineer, or economist, a man of many parts. Heru.
Yajo.
This is our social story.
Oh yes, this is wonderful, and you see, me just had the way browse and the bring my mission with fear.
Yeah.
Me share na niswatata me. Na so me kan say yes. Se Ghana ye wo animunyam share ye wo mpaibo bia. Nipa twase boma no President Kufuor odi sa adum we ebedom Ghana for. Na I think it throws a big challenge to the opponent of NPP. Say since I yawo NDC beto we are say so since I yawo NDC beto we are say is there any single a blessing like this and I want me a diababua Ghana na o kasana mene only honorable Kene kasana mitia na mi hwe no na mitie no ya no behwe manim no asere na asma na mi busa me ho ane say NDC omo flag bearer John Mahama.
President Mahama.
What does it stand for? You see, if you're a leader and we cannot tag you, say, this is what you stand for, and that gives you your credibility. You know, when you have, credibility, it builds up good reputation for you. So what does John Mahama stand for? I mean,
instructive question.
It's very serious. When he was going through the manifesto, comparing NPP there and Omo there, that's what I can say. John Mahama seems to have gone round against every decision he took in the last 4 years and now he's president. I mean, during his time, and Omo passed a law, say, Oma banning Okada in this country. John Mahama is gone against it today. During his time, and John Mahama, original television show, Ghana for say, and last week, Rams Obonazi said he doesn't want anyone to introduce free secondary school in this country. In fact, he went further to say, sir, if we implement free secondary school in this country, it's going to collapse the economy of this country. They went and marched on the street, saying, a free secondary school is 419. It cannot be introduced
free education.
419. Yes.
Free education.
And these same people met at the cabinet meeting. The two people who are leading their political party today raised issue there. They debated it and they came to a conclusion. Say they are cancelling the teacher training allowance. They did cancel it. They went further to cancel the nursing training allowance. And they, have you seen what they've written in their manifesto? That they will keep the teacher training allowance and PP4 just arrest on they will keep it. So what do they actually stand for? If I'm a leader and I cannot be tagged to stand for something, then I'm nothing.
You see inconsistency here.
He's a flip-flop leader. You see, Ghana I ain't taking him as serious. Sure, I mean, so Adekwa Emma Cameroon, the former prime minister in UK, always here. When they were doing a debate on the Brexit, Cameroon was the prime minister. Himself and his cabinet took a decision. Said they don't want British to come out of the European Union. He mounted a campaign. He campaigned across the whole nation. And I got to Aba. And Brexit for a winner. Like I said, British has to come out of European Union. Because of that, he cannot be allowed to continue as a prime minister because your position is different from what the public has decided. I don't think if a former president, your position was that you cancel this. That is your principle. You cancel that. That is your principle. You backed this law to ban Okada right. That is your principle. Why should you backtrack?
You must stand against it.
You must stand for something.
Yeah.
What does John Mahama stand for? This is this is a flip-flop leader. We cannot depend on him to achieve anything for the country. John Mahama, sometimes when I think about one more, but what a young topic. So
do you see him as a quote a risk?
You see, the guy is a dangerous leader. John Mahama is a dangerous leader. You see, they take it. Makase, the two take it. John and Jane is incompetently dangerous. That take it. As they are here, they are doing all they can to confuse people to get votes. And when they were talking about 2020, 2021, taking 50% of the student almost fees, so almost crafting on one here. That's one really bad deal. Obaka say 50% for all university students. Meanwhile, it is for only 1 year. After 1 year, they go back to the full school fees payment.
Great.
And these are the people they want to come back for what?
Great.
I don't remember over bill.
Peter, time kitikisana can you share oil because you need another time share more into this oil exploration.
Yes.
But then again, I want to look at the stretch of when we discovered the oil, right from former President Kufuor and today President Akufo-Addo, and managing these oil royalties, all still under the MPP government, and presently zero in. Significantly, that I want to know, are they government and a party as a money share them pay ska yediyama de ball matters no money ade, and we just want to look at it in that way. And then you look at even the Agyapong. What do you make of the oil discovery?
I think you see, it's a very tough topic.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to break it down and use simple terminologies. Because the oil or Ghana, no, it's a blessing to Ghana. Some countries, it has become a curse unto them. But Ghana, we got the oil at the time when Ghana, our democratic dispensation, not grew. And until we've been able to prepare good laws governing the oil we have, the management aspect, the revenue we get, where it must go and how it must be used. And until, unlike the country, our sister country, Nigeria, when they got the oil in about 1970s, certain military junta na so they've not been able to prepare a good policies and laws governing one vast amount of oil
deposit.
Now Ghana, if you say your oil, actually, in fact, the first company bought Ghana say oil was 1896.
1896.
Yes.
Hey.
Wow. I think the company was called West Africa Oil Production Company or something like that. And they came and then they started looking for oil in somewhere in South Pond, and they were doing it on the ground, the onshore. There's onshore and an offshore. The onshore is the oil you look for. You drill down there and then see if you can find oil. And then from there, by 1925, about 17 companies, and say independence. After independence, free 1957 economy, and companies they decided to go offshore. Offshore, they say ukusi eponoso na yakoshi, oil no wonsu. And if you were Bana 1987, why you form a GNPC, Chikatamo, and then 2000, about 99 companies, and Omoba Ghana, every oil. Yet none of them was able to extract oil at commercial quantity. Now, President Kufuor a time, and I say, and you know, be Ghana for your friend. Dr. Adusei, only a brand of friend Usu. Omona, Omuti could be a friend of EO group. What did that?
Very.
Yes.
Now, former President Mahama, Obeya Sembiano with this EO group because $13 million be could you run Mahama?
Yes, yes. Meaning that type of
last yes, EO group. Martinami do so was in the Kawa EO groups.
Exactly, yes. Now that and okay. Ghana, we have oil. Yeah. How do we find it? And until they started going around and Omokoya, the company be Omokobiano, almost Omoma Ghana. Because Okinkai report on at that Ghana, our GNPC for home website. When they come to Ghana, the business agreement Ghana prepared for all the exploration companies, was that oil Ghana as a country puts in zero working interest.
I see.
Zero working interest. What it means is that odo nema na Ghana you better oil near the systemic data now. Na yakasa kono korhe. Ghana as a country will not participate. Will not. That is zero working interest. So when you find the oil, then the agreement and why the percentage in Ghana now. And as I said last time, exploring for oil will insuo so. A puso, insuo puso na insuo no you will spend about £5 million and that's dollars and sana won oil.
So the exploration
who share oil na. Now you see say oko sana is it say sana you see gold a share in the team. So you have to dig and get the gold out. Very, very, expensive. It is very, very
capital intensive.
Capital intensive, yes. Now, a proso to get to Babia oil and one. And yes, I was the belly of the insuasi. And the oko na uni sophisticated equipment. And they come and Ghana put in zero working interest or participation interest, and they leave. When they are leaving the country, they say that Ghana is a graveyard for any exploration company. And this is the kind of report they left for Ghana and the Chikata. Because it wasn't, friendly for oil exploration companies. No, and I'm renting they went to Dallas,
Kufwa Breso,
2003 to meet with company. In fact, they went to so many companies. Ghana. They met with Cosmos, they were Texas, Dallas. Now, almost share I don't share data, the systemic data now. So yes, I think we can go. They came to Ghana and sat down with President Kufuor and signed a contract. Okay, we're going to look for oil. Between 2004 and 2007, June 2007, they came back with report to President Kufuor that we have found oil. And it is huge oil that if we start drilling it is going to be in commercial quantity. President Kufuor said, okay, move from Ukraine. Let's sign agreement.
That's right.
Now, agreement that President Kufuor signing with Ghana. Oil producing companies, Libya, Cameroon, all the other countries. Kufuor's contract is one of the best in the whole of Africa. Yes. Now, so here. First oil, is about 65 kilometers away from the shores of Ghana. So, Ujana Eponano, na Otuani. Now, okay, Babia oil na first oil na different Jubilee oil no because the year na ye celebrating Jubilee So year na oil no. And until the editor is the Jubilee field. And also that year na so you see presidential palace
Yeah.
And na ye celebrating Jubilee. And I friends the Jubilee house. So we had all these blessings coming in the same year. Until when you get to that place, machine a sophisticated machine it detects and oil. So they have to go down about 1,300 meters down in the sea. Now, to oil, 1,300 and 1,400 in between. And now, to oil. Now, to oil now. When we say oil, then you have to find the amount of oil in that well. So, you have to measure until you have a contour line. Over measure say one measure say and oil no. Until the one we have at Jubilee is about 1,100 kilometer square and now all oil then to find out the number of barrels you have to measure from the surface deep down to the bottom of where you meet another water without oil. Yes. Until when you measure from the surface, it goes down to about 3,400 meters. So plus the top one, the top now now I to oil. Now I measure the amount of barrels of oil in that well. You measure from the surface down to the bottom of it, and that sometimes it goes up to about 3,000, 4,000 meters, and multiply that by the kilometer square of the area, no, gives you the amount of barrels in that well.
Wow.
So we are now at this well, no, there were about 5 billion barrels of oil in this place. I mean, you know, when you talk about barrel, what does it mean? Barrel. I mean, put in a simple form. Say, ufa beer bottle. I say 1 liter.
Yeah.
1 liter beer bottle. Na ushie usansogum. Na ushie gwadim usansogum no ushie sa 1,559. Yeah? 159,987 bottles. 159,957 bottles. Ushie is and only 1 barrel no. That's what I say. And the number of barrels down there no. And no na omo ya no makaso at this well there were 5 billion barrels. Now and no and 2007 you who say Jubilee fell there were bi wo ho anche and Tulo for so omo block I dem omo no omo so fine baby another similar size and also so you fro ho Twenebo omo well no matuturu nyina no ebia ye de edin atoso bo ha ye frɛ no ntome bo ha ye frɛ no mahogany bo ha ye frɛ no wawa. So we have all these companies coming in to explore for oil, and I say oil our Ghana and to kabum says yeah Ghana I think we are hitting about 20 billion barrels our from ho and chakra develop wells in Ghana is going to produce between 500 and 600,000 barrels a day. So compared to Nigeria draws about 2.5 million barrels a day. So Ghana we currently know you're drilling about 220,000 barrels a day. Nigeria is drilling more than 2.5 million barrels a day. Almost enough oil. Nigeria has about 37 billion barrels
of oil deposit.
And they have amount of gas. Now, contract now, President Kufuor, any Cosmos for the parent company, oil, no, and that has been the basis for all the oil exploration companies. Ghana, contractor President Kufuor and almost signing yense. You see, Kufuor is so clever. President Kufuor has blessed this country. We share contract on almost signing we share the royalties are in your womb. Now to compare Nigeria there. We share gas in your womb. Now see no soon but be too soon once in your gas free. Gas I did so jay one in your free. Ntie two oil no na ebasro no ebegu Vesla FPS no mu a FPS has the capacity to process about 120,000 barrels of crude oil. Na action or gas and so na gas and so process about 160 million cubic feet of gas na so could contain them. Na action ba na action so ba na extracting sooner from mu and also it's about 230 million 230,000 barrels of water now and injected back into the sea. Now if you crude oil, na gas. Now President Kufuor signed a contract. Apart from percentage I maybe chimwe was saying so clever and Nigeria couldn't do it. All the gas that we get from the wells, anywhere they drill for oil in this country, gas able to be is going to GNPC 100% free of charge. Every gas that is extracted from our shore, babia agreement to oil, our Ghana, and that alone, when all the wells are developed, Nase Ghana is going to receive worth more than 1.5 billion worth of money, dollars from the gas alone.
From the gas alone, Peter, time has just catch up for me as the conversation gets more interesting. But Nyame Adoma, many Peter and Jubuesi are ebe to us, so hopefully in the next maybe 48 hours to come. Yes, that's Wednesday. Nyame Adoma. Yeah, 48 hours come. Because the exclusive discussion there looks quite technical and quite difficult The only person I do hope and I have beliefs yes, he can get this thing, discuss, sort out. Peter Enchibuisiako, engineer and economist, the man of many parts. Nyame Adoma, Wednesday, Onobeme first guest Niashe, all these issues about Ghana's oil and the royalties and for former President Kufuor, Emma Inyaya, Yede oil, Aboye Humbra Bisia, and nay, on one buying so Abeya, still oil no royalties, Yede Edia Ome Bohum Brahma and Yama Air Kobe Brezi. That same government is so another. Versus precious commodity and also be Boma Ghana ye diakono and any Ijapa deal ya and the Ijapa deal aye Ijapa woman akwa Ijaboni you aye SMP but minim say kianeke Ijapa deal also be receive a very warm welcome as far as Martin Alamisi Amidu Obeshe Sanem. Me sorry to not Dr. Mesa take you over your television or the new Papa Eddie bro. Quick, me corner just say ura amansamboa for and your birthday what's it. Ma mina was so the cake bray or the BD 1 year anniversary. Anne and Pandora, Madame and Pandora was here that was Papa. Happy birthday to Chantel Ahima Efia Adepa Himfa Tantra Hill. Also do birthday what's it and a special greetings and command Dr. Ifua Emi or California Muinano Nyame Enkwaso Anonya Mukase. This has been the C Show with Kwekwana together with the entire team. Same time Nyame Adma Wednesday 7:30 p.m. the show would be airborne.